All right, I'm going to show how to change the slide direction on a 5100. Basically, this unit is set up to slide to the user's right, and we're going to switch it to the user's left. So the easiest way to do that is to actually swap the legs from one frame to the other. I just like to go one by one, so basically I'll start out with this leg, loosen it with the T-handle Allen wrench, take that guy out, loosen this guy, pop this guy in, and position it. Side suction cup sticking out. I'll go over here. And this can be done on a table or something to make it a little easier, but and this one, when you're switching these, they actually have pins that you want to index into the corresponding holes within the frame. And then basically tighten it up. Again, the LT handle wrench. We'll swap out this guy for this guy. And now, assuming we're going, this is actually going straight from, over a commode, for example. We'd have to, I'll show you the setups there. Lock that in place. There's this guy. Again, kind of angle it so it's like that. Okay, and then I go around the back, and I do the same thing with the rear legs here. So basically, I'll start out with this guy here. Loosen him up, and down. And the same process applies also to our standard 6000, MC6000 with the casters. So, with that guy, put this guy here, and then just lock it in place. Okay, and this guy goes here. And then finally we've got, again, these guys are going to index into holes in the frame there. I'll show you what that looks like. So basically, these are the non-pin holes that are used on the tub section. And these are the pinned units that are used for the section outside the tub. That just locks in place. We got that. Okay. And again, use your imagination. This part now is outside the tub, or will be outside the tub. And this section right over here is inside the tub. So the nice thing about the tub section legs is they can actually rotate to be a little bit narrower to fit into a narrow base tub. So that's the purpose for not having the pins in the actual top of the legs there. Okay, so that's the first major step. Step one is switching the legs. So what I would do at this point, let's assuming now that we want to go from a right slide to left slide, I'd reorient the chair. And actually, let me move it over first here. I'm going to move it to this side right here. I'll take this out, remove the bridge. And now this, theoretically, would actually go into your bathtub. So use your imagination. That's inside the tub. You make the adjustments to the legs and so forth. Adjust the side suction cup so it fits in there nicely. And then I would move this over. And assuming we have to go over a toilet, for example, you'd put it over in position over the toilet. And you position it appropriately to where it's here and here. So now it's functionally, you'd make all the key adjustments to get nice and level in the tub and so forth. But now theoretically you're outside the tub and you can slide across inside the tub going the left slide direction. So from a functional standpoint, it's working now. However, if you would like to have the latch on the outside as you're seated in the chair, just provides more access for the caregiver. We have to change the latch position. So that's a two-step process. First step is we'll take off the shuttle section right here. Be careful, take that out. Watch your fingers a little bit, and you'll see the actual latch itself. So what you want to do is with your 5/32 Allen wrench that you received, you want to loosen the latch. There's 2 bolts. That goes in there. You loosen that up. And then you loosen the front end of it up. Okay, it's helpful to also to have a small crescent wrench just to hold the hexagonal piece down here, just so that doesn't twist. Put it here, and then we can just basically continue to loosen this up. Get that guy loosened up. Take him out, and then you want to just basically move to the opposite side here and tighten the latch. And again, if it's not a big deal not to move the latch, it doesn't have to be done. You can leave it the same orientation. Then the caregiver just has to reach across the person's body. Okay, and the next step is we're going to finish this up. Let's get that in there, tighten it down pretty snugly. Right here. Okay, the next step is you want to move the stops. Now that you have the latch moved to the other side, you got to move the stops. Again, use your 5/32 Allen wrench. Loosen it up. There we go. Okay, and it's got a little lock washer that helps it from going out. Tighten that down. And it should lock up pretty well just with that lock washer. Make sure it's nice and snug so it doesn't come loose. Okay, do the same thing on your new tub section now. There we go. Okay, this guy goes right here. All right, nice and tight. So now everything's in position. Next big step is you want to put the shuttle frame back onto the outside frame section, which is all you have to do is basically align it. There's a little called anti-tip clip that goes underneath the track. Slide it across. That's locked in position. You want to make sure that you hear that little snap and it locks. You put in the bridge. And again, to use your imagination, this part is actually in the tub. You lock in place, you level things up, and then you can actually slide to the left. So that's how the 5100 is switched from a right slide to a left slide.